Episode 13, we're back.
13.
This, we might have to run a little replay here. Danny just got attacked in the ears.
I'm compromised. I'm ringing.
Are you good to proceed with the episode, or are we going to have to?
I'm going to try to give it a run. We'll see. Yeah, basically, I think, oh my gosh, dude, I genuinely can't hear correctly.
Yeah, this is not a bit.
That might have been permanent damage. I think what I did, we'll have to look at the replay. I was just I wasn't really looking.
Yeah.
I think I just cranked it all the way up.
Listen,
all the way to
we'll
the
run
top.
a replay. We'll get to the bottom of this. I'm sorry that you had to go through that, man.
What happened was just a screeching ring in my headphones.
Yeah, and I just wanted to mention it because Danny's he's playing on like a bad left today. So is it left or is it both?
I'm literally going to turn him down because
okay. Well, those are mine. Well, those are mine, and that's.
Oh, those are yours?
Oh yeah, it's all good though.
No, but I just see. I'm muted now. Those aren't yours. That's not yours.
Okay.
That's not yours.
Okay, so I'm imagining things here.
Oh yeah, but
yeah. No, I turned mine up.
Careful.
My bad.
Let's lock in though here, Zach.
Yeah. So today we've got a draft of things that we don't talk about enough.
Yes.
And I'm not even going to elaborate on that. We'll get into it when we get into it.
For sure.
And then we got just a little bit of news, and then we'll finish out with some questions from the breadsticks.
Yeah.
It's a standard Monday episode.
Down the middle, Monday epi.
And it is nice to just we got our we kind of got our flow.
Yeah,
right?
With our segments and everything.
Yeah. It's like you kind of just get to settle and dive into them.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, do we want to get right into the draft here?
Let's do draft. I got first pick today.
Okay.
I got first pick.
Yeah, I actually only wrote down 5 picks. Normally I write down 10, but I just don't think we're going to have the same ones. Because obviously, there's some.
I'm going to have the couple obvious ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I'm not taking the obvious ones.
Okay. So, the most obvious that everybody's thinking is parrots.
Yeah.
We don't talk about those things enough.
But we talk about them too much, borderline, actually.
Yeah, but they are the greatest miracle in life if you think about it. We were doing a different video today, short form, talking about it.
Right.
It's like Brian from Family Guy in real life. It's a talking animal.
It's not. Well, I think you're giving him a little bit too much credit. And listen, nobody likes the parrot more than me, but I don't think it's quite like Brian from Family Guy, like sipping on a martini.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Not the full extent of Brian.
But but again, I don't want to speak for parrot owners.
The animal talks. I
don't own a parrot. Maybe they do sip martinis. Go on.
They might. Yeah. I've heard some of them do. I've heard
the cool ones do.
The chill ones.
Yeah. But a lot of them, and this is a fact people don't know. A lot of them don't like alcohol.
A lot of them don't. Yeah.
And
if you guys didn't know, a lot of parrots don't.
Because they're health nuts.
Right.
And that's just parrot culture.
But yeah, they just talk. It's really crazy, man.
It is really crazy. It's absolutely the right first pick because that's something that the world just doesn't talk about.
They don't. They really just don't.
They don't. I will say, though, people know, we're almost known for
that we're enamored by the parrot.
Because nice fucking word, dude.
Thank you.
Wow.
I actually felt a little uncomfortable when it was used correctly and everything.
Oh my, no, dude.
Thank you.
That was incredible.
Thank you.
That was really good stuff, man.
Is that going to be word of the month for us?
Probably.
Okay.
I think when they run your 2024 mixtape this year, that's going to be in there.
Really?
That was one of those moments just then.
Okay. Cool.
Enamored.
Because sometimes you fire something like that and you don't know how it's going to be received. And that means a lot to hear that.
That hit. No, that was a really nice usage.
Thank you.
With my first pick, I am going to go to the Will Smith slap.
I think it got chatter though.
It got chatter, but I just think we need to discuss it once a week.
It is
the fact that
we shouldn't
happened.
Stop talking about that.
No,
I went publicity stunt first time it happened. Remember that? I was in the family group. I said publicity stunt,
and I still don't know. If it was really real, and I think it was.
It was, dude.
The guy, Will Smith walked on stage and slapped the guy in the face
on national television.
The craziest.
It is. That is very crazy.
We never discussed this. Really, it's just who. How'd they let him just walk up to him and slap him?
I know.
I
think everyone probably was like, this is part of it.
They probably thought it was part of it. They also were probably he's not going to slap him in the face because this is Will Smith.
I can't believe, and the way it happened too, the way he walks at him and Chris is laughing
and he's keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
So crazy.
It's not talked about nearly enough.
Yeah.
I don't really have much to offer about it. That's the thing. I just.
But we could maybe just just once a week.
Maybe we just mention it at least, or
the Will
watch
Smith
the video.
Slap happened. Yeah, or watch the video. Yeah,
that's one of those I can't wait to tell my kids about it.
It's a crazy
and
thing.
I'll be like, this was real.
Yeah,
and we didn't talk about it enough.
Absurd.
Kids.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
Yeah.
In my two here. I just want to bring to light the dominance of Band-Aids.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll tell you why. The thing isn't called a Band-Aid. It's called a bandage.
That's true. That is true.
So I just think Band-Aid changed the name of what a bandage is. And I just think that's it's like a basketball player changing the name of it's like it becoming LeBron ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
like Band-Aid. You call any bandage is called a Band-Aid now.
Change of space.
That's just a brand. That's just a
that
brand.
that is wild. That I think that is I'm glad Band-Aid's getting his flowers. Right
yeah,
now.
no, it's awesome.
And because I know if you know Band-Aid and we do very, very well.
Yeah. Well, he changed the name of his sport.
Well, you know that it wasn't always that easy. You know, it wasn't. In the beginning, they were saying like, "Oh, you're not. You want to change the name of your bandage to Band-Aid?"
Yeah, I know.
What are you crazy? What are you freaking nuts? Band-Aid?
Yeah, it was very out of the ordinary to see.
Yeah, and he was just a pioneer. He was a maverick, and and it paid off.
Maverick is the word for him. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's cool to give Band-Aid his flowers. Man.
Yeah, I think the only other guy we've seen that with is kind of Kleenex. But people
What did you say? You said Kleenex?
Kleenex?
We've had this argument
Yeah,
before.
let's just skip. I don't want to do it right now.
Well, can we do it right now? Because you said Kleenex.
Kleenex.
Kleenex, yeah.
Is there a right way to do it? I don't know. If
It's Kleenex. It's Kleenex.
But you sound very...
Kleenex.
You're too far on X.
Wait, no, but are you...
You're too far
No, I'm not too far on X.
Kleenex.
Are you...
Kleenex is wrong.
We might be talking about two different things
Kleenex
here.
does sound wrong.
Kleenex is crazy.
But Kleenex, you're like being like Kleenex.
No, I'm not emphasizing
Kleenex.
X at all. I'm not doing that.
Kleenex.
You're doing that on my behalf, and I don't want you to do that. I'm
Kleenex. Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
That you're just putting an I in there. It's Kleenex.
Kleenex.
But that is true.
But people still people call it that. But
Tissue.
People still do tissue.
Yeah.
Like people don't call it. Can I have a bandage? At least in the
no.
It'd be weird.
What would you say? Like if you had to describe, like, can I have a sticky bandage?
Yeah.
And that's why the Band-Aid is so important to this freaking this world. Really
saves a lot of time.
I wonder if they call it Band-Aid like in like Brazil.
I wonder. I
bet
it's
English isn't the primary language.
I bet they don't.
They probably do though. If you think about it, because
you think it's that global?
Because brands are just brands. Like Coke is just Coke over there.
True.
I don't know. I think that's something. Maybe if you're listening in a non-English,
do they call it bandage or Band-Aid or what do they do?
Yeah. I wonder if anybody's listening from a non-primary English-speaking country. It would make sense.
Comment if you are. Yeah.
It would make sense if nobody was.
Because we're speaking English.
Because that is what we're doing.
Yeah.
But if you are, let us know.
Let us know. Yeah.
No, that's a really good pick, Danny. It's not a route that I thought you were going to go. With my second pick, oh man, I've got so many good ones. I'm just going to say Apple Pay.
Yeah. Apple Pay is really cool.
It's really cool. I also do want to part of this is I do want to sit down with somebody and break this down, right? You know what's going on here? How is this happening? Why is this happening?
Yeah.
Who allowed it? Is it legal?
You're just paying with your phone. Yeah. It feels like an offshore illegal thing.
Right. It just doesn't feel. It feels like
you're a big advocate for it.
I only do it.
But I support it. I've actually started to do it a lot more. I just don't think you shouldn't bring the wallet because some places you just can't do it and you're just screwed.
Yeah.
And, you just take the hit when that happens, right?
Yeah, and it's not.
You ever get
I find ways around
a Chipotle bowl built out and then you can't buy it? Have you ever had a situation like that?
Well, they do Apple Pay, brother.
But have you had a situation? Have you gone to a Panda and they build out the bowl, but then you can't buy it?
See, they keep because everything you're doing here though,
they have
it, and I think that's what you realize is everywhere has Apple Pay. Where you're gonna get in trouble, Danny?
Yeah,
arenas.
Oh sure, they don't
bars.
Do yeah.
You know, which is it's understandable. It's like you order a drink at the bar that you can't.
You can't.
But sometimes nowadays they do. They will flip it around on you, and you can tap. You can tap up. Even just tap, by the way.
Yeah, the tap on a card could be one of the picks.
It probably is just really simple technology, but I
was with Dad the other day, and we were at a drive-thru. He goes, "That's so cool."
It is so cool.
He did tap, and he went to the lady. That's so cool. She's like, "You could just tap it." He's like, "That's so cool."
Well, did she look at him like?
She's like, "Yeah, it's just what you do."
And it is super
cool. I
think
think he's probably newer to tap. He probably didn't know tap until like a month.
Oh, wait till this guy finds out about Apple Pay.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
I'm old-fashioned, man. I still play swipe and insert sometimes.
Oh, never.
I got some cards that my first Pinnacle card, he can't play tap.
He doesn't even have the.
He has it, but he won't tap because he's so old.
Oh, like he's kind of just like an old timer. Like he just really.
You have to play
stubborn.
Insert.
He's stubborn.
Yeah, my Danny G business card. You have to play insert. With
okay, that's cool. And listen, that's just the thing is like that Danny G business card is going to get phased out really, really quickly.
I mean, I'm going to cut him soon. Yeah, but he's going to get into coaching for the new Pinnacle cards.
He should get into coaching. Yeah. He should get.
He was telling me he wants to coach some of the breadbasket cards that are coming in.
Oh, okay.
I actually ordered you one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a fact about us. We've I had my wallet stolen in June. No, July of last year. Cards. July of last year, I got my wallet stolen. Somebody just walked into my garage. This is nuts.
Yeah.
Broke into my garage, saw my car. My wallet was in there. Shattered my window. Grabbed my wallet. Left. Good steal. Really good steal.
Good
like,
steal.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
Didn't get
happy
caught,
for him.
right?
Didn't get caught and got all my money.
You
and
killed that.
Yeah, and like probably spent like $5,000.
Nice, dude.
Really, really well done.
Yeah.
Well executed. But yeah, that was July, and I just never ordered new cards.
Right.
That's kind of how
if he needs to buy
operate.
something on the business, he'll just come into my room and ask for the card.
Yeah, and and that's, by the way,
I think you have it right now.
we're breaking this down.
Yeah.
That's why I became such an Apple Pay guy.
Yeah, because you lost your wallet. Yeah.
Because I lost my wallet.
And so you did it by necessity. And
I didn't have cards.
Well, it's still kind of by necessity.
Well, I still don't
You got
have.
a Visa on you, right?
I've got like one.
Are you not running a credit card right now?
No.
Okay, dude,
No.
you got to build your score a little bit, man.
My score's high. My score is sky high.
When you're not using it, you could still get a high?
Well, I think I think he's just kind of like, he has the belt right now.
Yeah.
My score.
And he's holding it? Yeah,
Well,
but low usage rate will drop it a little bit.
does it drop it?
Yeah.
I guess I haven't.
mean,
Should I
give it a
check my score?
Yeah, give it a check.
What do you think my score is?
I don't know. I'm like high sevens right now. I'm on a tear right now.
Yeah, I guess low usage is gonna get me. That sucks, dude. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Why does that even?
No, he had the belt. What was he, like a 15-time on time payment?
Dude, he's
defended
never
the belt.
lost. No, he's undefeated.
So he hasn't had a late payment.
He had one where it was like the guy backed out, and they like kind of like
Who backed out?
I think it was
AutoPay backed out.
I think it was AutoPay. Yeah,
I have my guy on AutoPay, and AutoPay just doesn't work. So
yeah, it does.
for me, it doesn't. I have to do it myself. So that's why I have a couple late payments.
Oh my God, you got a late payment? Oh my God, I would freaking,
but it didn't affect my score.
that would make me so mad. That would stress me out if I had a late payment.
But I have a really high credit score.
Do you ever? I don't know if you're like me. Do you ever? Have you ever used your points?
Every time.
Oh, really?
Not every time, but you probably like have like
I've never cashed.
$1,000.
I've never cashed my points. I think I
cash
have, like,
back. I play them.
Yeah, cash
other
back.
month. Yeah, I play them.
How do you check your credit score? Sorry for we got to get this.
Let me see it. I'll get it.
I've got it. What do you think it is?
721.
Wait, I'll give you.
Give me A, B, or C.
I'll give you higher. I'll give you 3 higher lowers.
721.
Higher.
Okay. Wow. What company is this?
Discover.
Okay.
FICO credit scorecard.
Yeah. 742.
Higher.
What the hell? 755.
Higher.
Okay, my final guess 761.
Higher.
I'll just keep going. 770.
Higher.
Really? 780.
Higher. Danny, he has the
790.
He has the belt.
790.
Higher.
810.
Lower.
800.
Lower.
799.
Lower.
796.
Lower.
795.
Lower.
94.
Lower.
93.
Lower.
92.
Yes.
792 is real. Is it because of like some real estate stuff maybe? Does that bring
I
it
don't,
up?
dude. He has the belt.
That's higher than me.
I'm trying to tell you, my credit score has the freaking belt.
Yeah, but
I haven't used a credit card in like a couple. Oh, you know what it probably is?
What?
No, I guess my car payments are on that credit card.
Mine are on there too. My guy has a bout every month. He fights every month.
Yeah, but your guy doesn't have the belt. That's what I'm trying to tell you. My credit score has the freaking belt. So it's like everybody else is a challenger.
Yeah. So like my credit card's I think I'm like 760 something. I don't know how. Okay, that's really not nice, man. My card is here too. My card is literally here right now. Why are you laughing like that, dude?
That is so adorable.
A 760? Is it that funny to you?
Oh my goodness.
I can't even log in, man. All right, but yeah, I'm like 760 something. All right.
Yikes.
My 3-pick, I'll take Cheesecake.
You're right. No, you're right on the money with that, honestly.
Really, really good dish, man. He's got bacon-esque talent. He's got I'm trying to think of other guys that are in that category.
Honestly, just like a really
Dairy Queen Blizzard type of pop. Sour Patch Kid type of pop.
Glazed donut
From Krispy Kreme type of pop.
Yeah.
Cheesecake is freaking amazing. What did we have the other day at Soho, and he felt like he had a cheesecake?
Flum.
Flute?
Flan.
Yeah, was that cheesecake?
No, it wasn't cheese. It was
But
flan.
it had a cheesecake feel to it.
Don't call him cheesecake in front of his face. Yeah, no, definitely had a cheesecake feel to it. It's just that
it's that texture a little bit, that
it's the body of it. It's just so like,
yeah, it's so good. And
it's got to pop to it, man.
Yeah,
it's got to freaking pop. And you know what? I think he's got to take his hat off to cheese a little bit. I think cheese does a lot.
Cheese
of that
kills.
work.
Cheese kills in that dish. But yeah, I think it's the story of the cookie, ice cream.
Right.
Great dishes, right? Great desserts. Yeah. But I think cheesecake is like top 3.
It's up there.
People we just don't talk about.
Yeah, no, we don't talk about it nearly enough. That's a great pick. It's our favorite dessert. Goes without saying. With my next pick, I am going to go to the alien that was just found like a couple months ago.
I was going to do aliens.
That
alien
happened
on Earth.
They found an alien, and we have the body, and they showed it to everybody, and then we were just like, shit, that's crazy, and then everybody moved on.
That's it.
We have an alien. Have you?
Is he alive? Oh, yeah, I've seen it. It was like the.
I'm just gonna look up alien.
He wasn't alive, right? It was like just the bones.
Yeah, he was dead, but it also
bones. Yeah, I remember that.
It also like looked like such an alien. That is just an alien.
Let me see.
That's a real alien. Yeah,
that's an alien. That's what they saw. They found.
That's what they found.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And then we all just moved on.
That's really crazy.
It's an guys.
There's an alien.
There was an alien on Earth.
That should be like the thing we're like
we should be
actively looking
out.
into. Yeah. Or just looking in. Like we should be like let's move up. Like
we should be doing something.
Let's elaborate on what's going on. Yeah. That's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I also wanted to take that kind of join that with just like outer space in general and how scary it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it goes on forever and ever and ever and
really
ever.
Scary. Yeah.
And that does exist out there, and
yeah.
we know that, and we.
You could also think that with like the bottom of the ocean is crazy. It just
bottom of the
ocean
ocean's way less crazy,
deeper and deeper and deeper, and just keeps going.
Yeah, but it's water.
Yeah, but there's like life under there that we don't know about. Like
you think
fish,
just like
around. Well, we know about it, but there's just crazy shit going on in there.
I know, but it's less crazy than like
outer space, and it's just unexplored foreverness.
Yeah. Here's my question:
where does it end?
Okay, you get out of our solar system, then you're in our galaxy, then you get out of our galaxy.
Crazy to think of.
What's out, and then what's outside all the galaxies?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. That is crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. That is crazy. What are we on 4? Are we on 4 here, Zach?
Yeah, I'm really trying to think about like what's outside all the what's.
Yeah, what's like the thing that it's all within.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's trippy to think of.
Oh wow, I'm confused.
You can call time if you need to. I might have to call time here. That's crazy.
No, I'm good. Keep going. Keep playing.
All right.
Time.
Yeah,
time.
I need. Yeah.
No. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. I'm
oh my god.
No, I'm in my mind.
It just keeps going,
and then
it keeps doing this, and then.
But what's outside of it?
Where does it end? Is it a freaking wall like that?
When it ends, though, what does that even mean? It ends.
I don't know because there's something outside of that.
What's in between the galaxies? Just like,
what was that?
I kind of just was like space.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what happened is I closed my eyes.
But then when it ends, where does it end? Like, so it ends.
I don't know.
Say there's like a wall and it ends, but what's outside that wall? Nothing.
I don't know, brother.
Nothing's outside that wall?
I don't know.
Oh, that's so crazy. Yeah. Maybe it's just like a big, kind of just like the sky, and it's just, but where does the sky end? Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one to wrap my head around.
That
was my 3rd pick, I believe, right?
Yeah, my 4, I'll do dreams. I think we kind of talk about them, but they're really crazy dreams just to think of. Like you just enter like a dream at night, and you're in it.
They're such a treat to me.
Yeah, you're just like in like a little movie, and you're in it.
I think that is a great pick. I also kind of think that goes hand in hand with like closing your eyes and imagining shit.
Yeah.
Like right now I could picture whatever I want.
That's really crazy.
I could be picturing you just like
you can just like paint a picture.
Yeah. Whatever. It's a really cool tool.
You just like go to sleep and then dreams. Really crazy thing to think of.
Yeah, well, it's just you.
It's kind of like it's kind of magic. It's got that parrot.
It's not as I don't think it's as cool as parrot,
but it's crazy that you create a world and you're in a dream. Like your brain is doing that. That is.
I know,
crazy.
but that happens all day.
Like when you're like just daydreaming,
or just like when you're
just like thinking.
Yeah. You just think about something and then you could see it in your head.
Yeah, but in a dream you're like in it, and I just think it's crazy.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I do think that it's less crazy when you realize that it's just you thinking.
Yeah.
And then,
I still think they're crazy though. I think like it'd be really fun to look into dreams and like
I saw
the science and shit behind them and everything.
This is kind of related. It's a little adjacent. Do you think Do you think with a voice? Do you have an internal dialogue?
Yeah.
Same. I saw an article. I think somebody posted it. It was like 50% of people don't have that.
I definitely.
So they just go around the world just with nothing in their head.
And I think mine is just me talking.
Mine's me. And sometimes it's actually.
I thought you said you had like a Scottish version of.
I fired him. Okay. I fired him.
Okay, so what? You have American Zach in there now?
Now it's me.
American Zach. Yeah.
American Zach is.
Well,
back.
you had Scottish Zach, and you fired him.
When I was a kid, it was young Zach, and then I actually paid a lot of money to bring in Scottish Zach.
Yeah, and what was the thinking with the Scottish thing? What was?
It was just like a little bit more stern, a little bit more like demanding, and I think it helped. It helped a lot.
And why'd you fire him?
He just honestly, he just got a little bit too aggressive, a little too mean.
Okay.
It wasn't how I wanted it to be, dealt with on the day.
It's
just like he's really grumpy.
Right.
Go to Chipotle.
Yeah.
That was kind of good.
That was good. Well, yeah.
We're going to the gym.
Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah.
I don't know.
And you fired him when?
Like about 2 years ago, actually.
Got it. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, I remember that.
It was an amicable split.
Yeah.
I tried to do the word
you're
thing.
You're trying to do a word thing? That was a good word.
Tripped over it. Good thing I'm back to American Zach.
Yeah.
I do think it's weird if people just don't use.
It's crazy.
I don't know.
It's kind of it's like
doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Just no voice.
With my next pick, Warriors Cavs 4 years in a row.
Yeah.
Why has there not been a documentary about that or something?
And it was such a fun era of the NBA.
Such a fun era, but it's just like imagine if this year was also Nuggets Heat.
For 4 years.
And then next year was Nuggets Heat, and then the next year was Nuggets Heat. Everybody would be like, what is going on? But in the moment, it didn't feel that crazy.
In the moment, it's just like they kind of just found their way to the finals
every single time.
Yeah.
4 years.
What was your favorite of those four finals?
LeBron.
The 3-1?
Yeah. I mean, that
was when I was rooting so hard for the Warriors there.
And I understand.
I wish they didn't go 73-9 that year. It's like it ruined it.
We root for greatness, but at the same time, like, do you root for the best season of all time or the greatest player of all time? It's either way, it was a win in my eyes. Mm-hmm. But I think I was probably rooting for Bron. Yeah, I was definitely rooting for Bron, actually.
I remember I was on a soccer trip watching that.
Yeah, I think we were on the same soccer trip.
Were we both in a tourney there? I think we were.
Regionals.
It was region. Oh, I think you were playing.
Yeah, I think I was playing.
No, but I was playing in something. I was playing because I remember I was with Caesar, and
it was like a
weird.
I think you were in college, but you were like able to play.
I was playing, and it was like a select team.
Yeah.
But I don't know what we were playing in.
It was regionals. I feel like I just told you that. But
no, but why I didn't win state.
I know, but
I was just on the regional team.
They were just like, if you want to, because I think you were in college at the time, and they were like, if you want to, or you were going to college.
Yeah.
And they were just like, if you want just extra reps.
I think that is what it was. Yeah. We lost. I remember we didn't even advance.
Yeah, I remember me and Pete were playing up with the 14s or something at the time.
Yeah.
And I don't think I had a good time there, to be honest with you.
Was it tough competition?
No, but it's also just, how
like the youngins.
I didn't like being the youngin.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's also weird when you're not. It's not your team.
For sure.
I like being with my team.
Yeah.
And I wasn't with my team.
No, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing better than when you're all boys with your team and you go on a trip and it's
the
so
best.
much fun.
It's the best.
Yeah. All right. What are we on 5?
Yeah.
In my 5, I will go to 3D printing.
Yes. Yeah.
We're just you just print a backpack.
Really cool. I don't think you do that.
You print items.
But it's basically
you don't print a backpack, but you print a freaking ball.
Yeah,
You print like a little dinosaur.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's like it feels like it gives like Willy Wonka vibes.
It does give Willy Wonka
magic vibes.
I haven't really done it ever.
I think they have it they had it at Ponderosa.
What?
When Mom worked there, and they would print like fun little things.
That's cool.
You just print items.
I think Locke has one.
Yeah, really cool. I haven't
I don't know what you were supposed to do with that piece of information.
Yeah, cool.
Nice.
Pretty wild though.
Yeah, no, that is cool. I don't want to speak on it because I don't know exactly what it is, but I think you could print stuff that's functional.
Yes.
I know there was a problem. It was like you could print a gun.
Shit.
You could.
It's not funny.
No, it's not. I'm just saying, like, I think that was an actual story. That
crazy.
It was like, we got to figure this out because people are getting around the gun.
Guns.
Yeah, they're going to print a gun that works. So that's
crazy.
it's not safe.
Yeah, not at all.
But it would be cool if you were like, never mind. If you were like a kid, you could just like
just print a bat,
or just like
print a gun,
and just like because remember when we would have like airsoft wars.
Yeah, you just print an airsoft gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the gun would like be a gun.
Yeah, like just loaded.
No, I think it would be like an airsoft gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool though.
Yeah, it would be cool. No, that wouldn't work.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, no, that's a good pick. With my final pick, kind of an anticlimactic here. I'm just gonna go to lightning.
I literally was thinking lightning. Thunder is crazy too.
I don't know what thunder is. What is thunder? I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Insane. But lightning
is thunder?
Lightning is also insane. Yeah, it's just a noise. I think it's just lightning's buddy.
I've always thought
I think it's just lightning's buddy. They'll probably say that when you Google it.
You think lightning's buddy?
Lightning's friend, yeah. I think.
Yeah, okay. What the hell? This didn't give me anything. Thunder is this... Dude, whoever wrote this should be fired.
It's lightning's friend. The sound that comes after lightning? Is that what
Thunder is the sound caused by lightning.
That's really...
That is really such a smart-ass answer.
But scientifically, what is thunder? Man?
I always thought it was the noise... I always thought it was like if lightning struck a mile away.
It was like thunder was like what it hit.
Yeah, that's what I always thought.
Yeah, I don't know. But lightning's also pretty crazy, man. Like,
yeah, I get why like our dog used to be so scared of lightning
because it's freaking
horrifying. How do you even explain that to the dog?
Yeah,
like hey, I don't know what's going on either.
There's just flashes in the sky and like really loud noises.
Were you ever scared of lightning?
Yeah, still am kind of. I don't want to get hit by it. You know?
Oh no, I'm really scared of lightning. But
as you should be.
I'm saying like, did you ever have a phase where you're like, I don't know what that is. This is.
Like when I was like 5. Not that I remember.
Yeah, I don't.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
I'm surprised that's not a bigger thing.
Yeah, like fear for like kids. Yeah,
dude, it's
the scariest. We used to have some crazy storms. Do you remember in Colorado? Like we'd have it would be like a couple times a year. It'd be like an insane.
It's a thing in the summer. Every single day, there's just like crazy lightning.
Remember the house like a couple up from us got hit?
Yeah, and they were on the news, and they were like...
Yeah, and it's like we should be scared because a house right next to us got hit. So we're in the...
Yeah, and then they throw this word grounded around.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. They're like, if you're in your car, you're good. I don't believe you.
I don't get that.
If my car gets struck by lightning, I think
it's really going to the tires?
I think I'm going to go down.
Yeah,
I think so too. I'm going to trust myself here.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go into a basement and hide or something.
I just like... had a flashback of like waiting in the cars at soccer fields when you're like waiting for the...
It was fun though.
When you get the game delayed.
But it was fun. It was fun like when you were like 16, you were with your boys.
Yeah.
Not fun when you were like 10 and you were like just with your mom or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Not that it's not a dig at mom, you know, shout out to mom, but
but it's not cool when you're...
No, it's not cool. It's not cool at all.
There's a draft though.
Yeah, there's your draft.
Do the
news?
Yeah, do how you did it last time. Like the Keemstar news.
Let's get right into the news.
That's nice.
Okay. News, Danny. First bit of news. I spoke about it earlier, and you were like, I hadn't heard about that. Kai and Ye.
Yeah, what's good with that? I was just like at a wedding the past couple of days. So
so you just haven't been on your phone?
I haven't been really that dialed in.
What do you do if you're not on your phone? What do you do with like your hands?
I just like snap.
Okay, so I snap all the time.
Snap,
you know that?
Or like, yeah, you do snap.
You hear me snapping around the house?
Yeah, or you snap when you listen to music. I actually picked that up from you. When I'm in the car, I do it too.
I snap all the time.
Yeah, snapping's cool.
Yeah,
snapping's a cool thing.
I tried to start tapping. Less cool.
Yeah, tapping's all right. Yeah, I like snapping more.
Yeah, it's not as cool. Okay, but yeah, Kai and Ye. Kai just like made a video. Ye sent him some pants and they were too big.
Yeah, okay, I saw that. I saw Phantom like trying them on.
And then Ye is just so unhinged. He's just an insane person. He said, "Don't make no jokes about my clothes when you ain't saying nothing about what Adidas is doing. When Vulture's song came out, you ain't play my verse. You controlled. Don't play with me."
Wow.
And then Kai just responded, "What the fuck I do?"
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And then they like went back and forth a couple more times, but it's just like,
what? Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, in a really weird way, it's like sometimes I respect Ye for just being crazy because that's what he just
lets it rip whenever he feels like. Even like doing that at Kai is not even a good. It's a bad idea.
It's a terrible idea.
Like Kai is the.
But it's like Kanye was offended for a second because Kai like was talking not even shit about his clothes, but he was just saying something negative about his clothes. So he's like, I'm gonna fucking just let one fly.
And he let it fly on Kai.
And it's just a terrible idea. He's just in the wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
But I also like that. Like Kai's definitely like just so Team Drake now.
Oh, for sure.
I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
And you got to think Drake is happy about this too.
Yeah,
because he's just right about it. Like he's out of control.
It makes Drake look better for sure.
He said fuck Drake too.
Kanye did.
He was like fuck Drake because he like took Dirk during my rollout of Vultures.
Just like some reason to get mad.
Yeah, and then Drake threw that 50 quote on his story. It's like, what the fuck I do?
That's funny, man.
Yeah, no, it's hilarious.
He is doing. Ryan Garcia is so doing what Kanye does right now.
Really? Do you think he's doing it on purpose?
I don't know, but he just takes shots at everybody.
I don't know.
Shots at freaking everybody.
But I don't think Kanye is doing. I don't think anything Kanye does, by the way, is calculated.
I don't think so either.
I think Kanye is just insane. I think Garcia might just have a fight coming, and
I really don't think that's. We'll see, but
Ye is just like
he just
says the first thing that comes to his mind. And like 50% of the time, it's like
it's wrong and out of pocket, and
and like it makes like people hate him.
Yeah.
But he also we went to that Rolling Loud. Like there's nothing he could do that people.
Yeah, people were freaking going nuts.
Yeah,
he wasn't even on stage. If we have that video, there's just Kanye music playing.
Yeah, it was just a stage with. I mean, he came out.
Yeah,
earlier,
but it was after.
After he went backstage or he went off the stage.
Nobody on stage. People recording the stage.
But and they were going hard. Like they would change it to like just an old classic from Ye, and everybody
people recording the empty stage going nuts.
They take their phone out, and it's just a stage with smoke on it. Yeah, nothing going on.
Funny.
Okay, yeah. So Kai versus Ye, that shit's hilarious to me.
We're going to the Lakers game.
Going to the Lakers game.
So this comes out tomorrow, which is today.
Yes, this comes out.
So we're going to the Lakers game. Tonight. We're at the Lakers game right now.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we don't have much to say about that. I mean, we haven't gone to it, but
yeah, we haven't gone.
I love a good event.
Yeah, I love a good event as well. I think that's where we have a lot of fun, like a lot of our fun.
Yeah.
We don't. We go out to events now. We don't go out just to go out as much. But going out is also fun though. We could do that more. Either way.
Yeah. But I do love just like a
fun event that you get excited for.
Yeah. You get excited for it.
Yeah.
Next, Danny, we've got March Madness.
Yeah.
I want to.
Are we doing the beard bet?
Yeah. I wanted to do like we both get to pick.
I'm gonna just get the bracket up.
What if we both pick? We get one. I think the team. It has to be like more of an underdog because if you just pick like
I think
UConn,
it should be 6 seed or lower.
Okay, 6 seed or lower. We both
or should it be 5 seed or lower?
5 seed or lower.
Okay.
We both get one team, and if my team wins, you have to shave your beard. If your team wins, I have to shave my beard. By the way, I just want to shave my beard. We were talking about this a little bit.
Yeah, you want to shave it?
Yeah, not that I
just to see what it looks like. Now?
Well, I just think having facial hair is always better than not having facial hair, just because it gives you a little bit. It's kind of like an accessory.
It is. Yeah.
It's like I want to start wearing like glasses and shit.
Yeah.
And I want to start wearing like a watch or like.
For sure. Yeah.
You know,
you
just
to wear a beard. It's just like a piece.
Exactly. It's a piece, especially if you get like a fade going.
Yeah.
But once you have something for like a year,
you're like, let's take it off.
You're like, I'm just tired of it.
Yeah.
You know, I want something new.
I don't want to shave mine. I just think I look better with a beard.
But you never are like.
But also like
you're
back
never
in the
just
day,
doing this and you're like, damn, let me just shave.
Yeah. You're not.
It's.
Yeah. I'm gonna take. Do you know who you're gonna take?
What do you say? 5 seed or lower here?
5 or lower.
How about we get 2?
Okay, give me Gonzaga.
Good pick.
And then give me. Gonzaga's my first one.
They've been playing really good ball.
Yeah, they've been playing, and especially the last few, they've strung together really.
They've been playing
a couple
good
really
basketball.
Good wow,
dude.
Duquesne is an 11 seed.
Yeah, I had my eye on Duquesne.
I went to Duquesne for a year. Everybody. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go.
So it can be a 5 seed.
It could be a 5 or lower. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go Gonzaga.
Grab your other one.
I'm gonna go. I'll go Gonzaga, and I'll go. I like Auburn. Nope, Auburn's a 4. Never mind.
Yeah, dude.
I'll go Gonzaga, and I'll just go Gonzaga and New Mexico.
Sweet, man. That's a good pick. Those are New Mexico's been playing some good ball.
No, actually, I'm gonna go Michigan State.
Michigan State's been playing some good ball.
I'm gonna go Michigan State. They went 19-14 this year. Seems like they're not that good this year, but I'm going Michigan State.
Michigan State's been playing some good ball, Danny. Do you know what's going on with LeBron put Duquesne on a story the other day?
Yeah,
Does
well,
he have
Duquesne's
some
been
sort
playing
of
some good ball.
Duquesne's been playing some good ball. Do you think LeBron has some sort of affiliation with Duquesne?
No,
Is that
that's
like
a crazy thing to do.
That might
No,
be.
you know what?
No, that might be like.
I'm changing my pick one more time. I have to take Duquesne.
Yeah,
What am I
take
doing?
Duquesne.
Duquesne and Gonzaga.
That might be like Bronny's friend or something on the
Bronny's
team.
been playing some good ball.
Bronny's been USC's been looking pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna make my picks now. We've got. I'm just kind of scrolling through here. Yeah, I'm gonna take Drake. They're a 10 seed.
Drake's been hooping a little bit.
Drake's been playing some
They've
good
been
ball.
hooping a little bit.
Well, I just think that's like, of course, like if Drake won it and that wasn't my pick.
Tough memory with them, but associated with them for you. But
oh yeah, whatever.
tore his ACL at a Drake camp.
Whatever.
I just wanted to clear it up so we're not throwing shade at Drake. It's
Yeah.
I didn't want to say like you have a bad thing towards Drake. You don't.
Yeah, that is crazy. And then with my other pick, I'm gonna take. I mean, Colorado. It looks like they have to play Boise State. I don't get that. What the hell, dude? What's up with that?
The play-in games?
Yeah, but they're the 10 seed though.
Yeah, what the hell is that? That is something we don't talk about.
We don't
The
talk
10
about that.
seed just has to play. It's like they like the bracket, like the
Do
math.
it with the 16 seed.
Yeah, what are you doing, dude?
One of the good teams is not going to make it, and
Yeah.
and then just a 16 seed
And
is
then,
going to get in.
and then Longwood gets to play Houston.
Grambling gets to get in
Yeah,
and
what
get beat
is
by
that?
80 by Purdue.
Yeah.
What the hell is
And, like,
that?
and Boise State just might not get in.
I'll take the winner of Boise State versus Colorado.
It's as if
and
they
I
like
hope
did the
it's
bracket and
Colorado.
like the math just didn't work out. So
You know what I think it is
well, Boise State's been playing some really good ball.
they have been playing some good ball. I think
So Duquesne, I got Duquesne, Gonzaga. Who do you got?
I have Colorado and Drake. I think it's because the shitty conferences, they win their tournament
That is what it is.
and they get the automatic bid,
That's true.
and then they just don't have space for all the good teams.
That's probably true. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I think that's still a weird rule.
But so many of them just win their conference and get shit on.
I'm
in the
more
first
just
round.
like
That's like what Belmont.
I'm
would
more
do.
just like
a 10 seed should be
pick
in.
the team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Don't. That just doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully I lose
Mm-hmm.
because I'd be down to shave.
Yeah. I mean,
And
I don't want to shave, so I don't want to lose. But we'll
people
see.
have been saying too, like, oh, you can just shave it. It's not that simple. It's not
No, it isn't.
If it was that simple, I would just
Yeah.
shave it.
Like if he could just shave his beard without losing a bet, he would do it. But you can't.
Yeah, that's not how you. That's not how you shave.
Like don't be. Yeah. Just don't be like.
Don't be
Don't
naive.
be foolish. Yeah. Naive's a good word.
You're just like these people that are like, just
Don't
shave
be
it
like
on your own
it's
terms.
rambunctious.
That didn't feel right. That I don't. Well, I think it worked. Like
I don't know what it means. So
rambunctious. I think that it's not rambunctious.
it's a rambunctious thing to say.
No, it isn't.
It's a rambunctious
Unfortunately, it
thing to
isn't.
say.
And that actually is going to be your first strike.
Fuck.
Yeah, that sucks.
So yeah, in 3 strikes, what happens?
You're out.
Fuck. Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, straight up, straight up.
I'm trying to look up rambunctious definition, and I got.
I mean, it's a really fun word.
I tried to lean on autocorrect there. It corrected me to rambox. Here we
Okay, what does rambox mean?
go. Let's figure that out. A rambox is like a.
That feels like
It's
we're
like a
not allowed
thing
to say
for
it
a-
on the show.
It's a thing. Yeah. It's like a thing for a truck. Rambunctious, uncontrollably exuberant, boisterous. Oh, I don't. I don't know.
No, it's not boisterous.
I don't know. A rambunctious tyke.
Okay,
What
hold
does
on.
tyke mean? What does tyke mean?
We're gonna need to have this reviewed by somebody before this this guy.
That was the
You
example.
said rambox first, and then you said tyke.
But the example sentence was a rambunctious tyke.
Is
And
that a
tyke
like a
means
bike?
a small child. That's not what it should be. That's not what
What?
a small child should be called.
Oh, like a little tyke.
Yeah, I get little tyke. Well, tyke, Tyke means a small child.
Okay, yeah, sure.
What is tyke slang for?
One thing I
A
do.
tyke is a child, especially a small one.
Okay, good. Phew. Yeah, I'm wearing ankle socks. Okay, get over it.
Yeah, nobody was gonna say it.
I was more talking to them. Like I think
Yeah.
that was. I already could see.
You
the
could feel
comments.
it through the camera.
Yeah, they were like ankle socks, Zach. Ankle
Yeah,
socks,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
was like,
Zacky ankles.
yeah, shut it, guys.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like whatever. Okay, I've been trying to cover up all episode. It is what it is. Okay, I
Okay.
did my best.
All right.
I did my freaking best. Do you want to get right in?
Yeah, let's get into the questions.
To the questions.
Yeah, you got them on you?
I mean, I haven't sifted through them, but
Yeah, just pull them up.
yeah, I will. All right, questions. First question, Danny. This is from Instagram. This is from Dylan Ward.
Okay.
Over on IG. He said, "Hey boys, absolutely digging the podcast so far. Thank you, Dylan."
Thanks, man.
It's a cool way of saying it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is.
Like when we put these
Like
podcasts
digging the
out, I'm
pod?
like, I hope somebody's digging them.
Yeah.
I'm like, I go to bed. I'm
Yeah.
like, if these people
Are
aren't
they-
digging it,
they're liking it. Are they digging it?
Yeah, and he is digging them, so that's great. He said, "My question is, does making content ever get tiring or boring? You guys mentioned that you do it every single day, and I'm curious if you ever wake up dreading it a little."
Yeah.
I know that after doing something enough times, the honeymoon phase can go away. I've got my answer.
I never dread it, and I love doing it. I think with anything, like there's times where you're tired and there's times where you have to do your job.
Yeah.
Like with anything, there's times where you have to do your job.
Yeah.
But for the most part, no, I don't like wake up dreading it. It's what we like. We found the thing we love doing, and so when you love doing it, you love doing it.
I agree.
But yeah, I think like I was listening to like what's his name, Jinxie was on Full Send, and he was saying like he was talking about that like somebody was talking about like a 9-to-5 job versus streaming and like what's like harder, and he was like there's different ways to answer it, but he was like, of course, like there's times where you have to it's a job. Like even today, I was like at a wedding and I'm like a little tired doing this right now, but I still like love doing it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
my
no,
answer.
that's so. I mean, yeah, I have a similar answer. I think, the more we've done it, actually, for me, I think it was the idea. When you have the idea, you're like, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
And then like day one, you go down. You're like, this sucks because you suck at it.
Yeah.
You don't know how to edit.
Takes forever to
So
edit
for
and
me,
shit.
it's been like this the whole way. It's like I just like it more and more every day because we're getting better, we're learning more, we're doing more, we're getting to like experience new types of content, new collaboration. Like it's just, I just like it more.
And
every day.
you get more efficient at it.
Yeah, like the more you,
Even with this pod.
exactly.
Yeah.
Just like the more you know, like when you start and you don't know how to do any of it, it's like you love the idea of it, but you don't actually love making the content because
100%.
like you don't know how to execute any of your ideas.
And I think that's a really hard thing to push through in the beginning.
Yeah,
And it like sucks.
because we had like a very clear like vision of like what we wanted it to look like, but it didn't look like that for the first 6 months of doing it.
It didn't.
because we just didn't know how to do it.
I love that we had like a couple months of basket being dead.
Yeah.
Too. It's
Yeah.
like, I love that.
Yeah, but yeah, I think I like it more every day.
No, I do too.
Doesn't really get boring.
It doesn't get boring.
You got another
Oh,
one?
these are fun. Yeah. So we got I mean, this is more directed towards me. I kind of knew this was coming.
Go ahead.
So it's like hard to see it, but I knew this was coming. Did Danny switch up on Pancake? Maybe a contract negotiation issue. That is what it is, by the way, Eli. This is Eli, by the way.
Yeah.
Locker room troubles. I'm referring to the latest breakfast food draft where Danny said Pancake was third place out of the big three, and in one of the breadbasket's pinned videos, Danny picked Pancake with his first pick and was very animated about his passion for Pancake.
Well, I knew you were going to have to address this, so you have the floor, brother.
Yeah, some shit went down. Some shit went down with Pancake.
Are you allowed to talk about it?
Not. I have to like.
Tiptoe.
I have to tiptoe.
Yeah.
I think he's a good breakfast dish.
And
I'm
leave it
happy-
at that. And leave it at that then.
Yeah, and he's had a lot of success and he's been able to provide for his family, and that's awesome.
And we hope he's happy and healthy, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, we hope he's doing well.
Right.
We wish him all the best.
Yeah, it's tough, Eli.
Well,
I can't say a lot.
We
right
can't
now.
say too much right now, Eli. We can't. But we'll see.
And we might have to cut that.
Pancake,
out.
we'll see you in court. Okay.
We'll see you in court.
Next freaking question.
No, we'll see you in court.
Next
Seriously.
question.
Seriously, man. We're not people to fuck with.
Okay,
We're not
all
people
right.
to fuck with.
Hey,
Pancake. All right. We got some other great questions here. We got a lot of good ones.
This question comes from Will Hanlon. He says, "How many cows do you predict you'll see this year?"
0. I'm gonna do
What?
0. Live cows?
Cow? Yeah.
When's the last time you saw a cow? I mean, what the numbers? I guess the numbers either like
That's a really good question.
the numbers
actually.
either like 38 or 0 because you're gonna drive past a field of cows if you see them. 0.
And I'm not. No, I'm gonna see like 4 cows. I'm gonna see 4 cows this year, and I'm gonna make
4 is a weird number.
I'm gonna see 4.
We'll
I'm
keep
gonna
a
see
cow
4 of them.
counter.
Well, yeah.
We'll return to it every week.
And every time we see one, we'll moo really loud.
Yeah,
no
we'll
matter
moo.
who you're with, and you can't explain it.
Yeah,
That's a new law.
I think I'm gonna see 0. 4, you're not gonna see 4 unless you're like, oh, they're coming. I'm gonna only make sure I see 4 when you're like driving by
Maybe
them or
I'll do
something.
it. Maybe I'll do it. It's a
Who
good
would
question,
win in a
though.
fight? A silverback gorilla or 20 Dannies?
I think the silverback gorilla.
I think 20 Dannies. I
Well,
think
do
too many
the 20?
Dannies.
No,
That's too many
Do the
Dannies.
20 Dannies have weapons? Do the 20 Dannies have consciousness?
They have.
Those
They're
are
just
like-
20 of me, but no
See,
weapons.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's
They're
20
just
of you,
They're 20 naked
all-
Dannies, just with, and all I can use is my hands.
all 20 of them are going to be like, I don't want to be the first one to fucking go out there.
Yeah.
Because, like, dude, in these scenarios, you always got to think, like, 16 of the Dannies would die, but it's like, if they're real, if
They
they're
would all
real-
feel like me dying.
That's what I'm saying. If they're all real Dannies, like, none of them are going to be like, I'll just go die.
Yeah, that's true.
And the gorilla doesn't have that problem. The gorilla's just being a gorilla.
That's true.
But if
I'm
you
still
could,
going to take the 20
if
Dannies.
you could organize the Dannies and be like, you guys have to go, like, we're gonna send in just a melee of Dannies from all sides.
Yeah.
A couple of you Dannies are gonna pass away.
Right.
None
And
of the
it's
Dannies
just going
would
to be
agree
hard
to
to
it.
tell a couple of the me's.
That's what I'm
'cause
saying.
They're all me's.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you could do that, you would definitely win.
But I think if I could talk to the me's and be like, look, you guys are going to die, but there's also going to be me's that feel like they're living.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the ones that died are just dead.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's just like a tough pill to swallow.
That's tough. We got Ethan here. First of all, I just want to say I love the pod, and I'm an OG breadstick.
Thank you.
Shout out to you, Ethan. I just want to ask, what was the first week? I just want to ask what that first week was like after you both realized the bread basket was your new full-time job.
What
I don't know if
good
there was a
question.
specific week. That is a great question.
I mean, there was a specific time when I decided that I was gonna do it because I was in college when it popped. So then I kind of had that is a really nice thing that did happen. Is like I had like a buffer period of like it started in October and I was in college, and then
By the time you're out of college, your full-time job is content.
yeah because
yeah.
like by that time, like we were just like, it was obvious that it was going to be our job.
Yeah.
But if it happened, like if that would have happened right when I graduated college, I probably still would have gotten a job, because
True.
you never know right in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I do remember the
was it like, was it the brand
in
deal?
January we did a brand deal with, I'm not going to say who it is.
Yeah.
I guess we could. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. And
was-
we had never done, it was our first brand deal.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know like what a brand deal money would look like.
Yeah.
So we were going back and forth with each other, like, what price do we say?
Yeah, we didn't know what to quote.
And we just said a number that we were like, this is ridiculous. Like, there's no chance they say yes. Like, but I was like, our thought was go high and then they'll come back like half of it or something.
And they just said we're in.
Yeah, they just sent
And we
back
were
like 2 words. They're like, sounds good, send the invoice.
And we were like, holy shit.
And like that, right when we got that, I was like, oh, I could do this for a living.
Yeah.
So that was like January, and it was how did it feel? I'm trying to think. It felt good.
I think it's like, it feels like too good to be true.
Yeah.
Mine's a little different because I was like full time doing DG.
Yeah.
So, but I was like telling you, like, I think back to like I did a deal for like $100.
Yeah.
Like 3 years ago, and I was like, this is because I was like, I'm making a TikTok.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it feels like the craziest thing ever, I think.
Yeah, it also feels cooler when it's us two.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like if I was just doing this by
It is definitely
myself,
cooler that it's us two.
it wouldn't be, because it's also so fun to like celebrate with our family, because it's
Bread
like
baskets. Oh, I'd like it so much more than my stuff. I remember before we were popping too, I was always like that. Like, I like this way more. Than that shit.
But it's just like it feels so good that we can send stuff in the family group. Like if it was just me, I like would be very hesitant to be like,
yeah. It's not the same,
guys. Like we're doing this. I'm going to this event, or I'm like,
yeah.
Because it would be like, all right, don't brag. But like when it's both of us, everybody's just like, oh, it's just like the boys.
Right.
So
yeah, I agree.
I don't know if that was like a great answer. I would say it just felt like pretty surreal.
Yeah, surreal is the word.
Yeah.
Do you guys have pets? If so, should have them on the pod. If not, what kind would you like? We're trying to do a fish thing, Matthew.
Yeah.
We're kind of back and forth. He has some non-negotiables. I got some. So, we don't have to fight about it here.
Yeah.
We don't have to talk about it.
Well, the thing is, the bowl.
goldfish will be fine.
The bowl will sit in my room, and that's what we have to agree on. And if we can get past that,
We're not getting past that, Zachary.
but if we could,
We're not getting
don't bring up my government on this podcast right now. People didn't know that.
The bowl sits in the kitchen. We can do fighter. We can do fighter fish. I have no problem with fighter fish. The bowl should sit in the kitchen.
If we can
the aggression. This is the aggression they talk about.
If we can get past
the bowl sits in the kitchen.
The bowl sits in my room. If the bowl sits in my room, we can get whatever fish you want.
I wanted a guppy.
You can name them.
Or do fighter.
You can name them.
No, I can name him, but you're adamant on naming him Zach. Adamant.
Yeah.
So I don't want that. I
want my fish to be named ZJ.
Yeah, you do.
What? What about it, dude? That's not cool enough. It's not a good. You got something to say about my name?
It's a great name, man. It's just it's not going to work. And I guess I'll get a fish. Maybe I'll get a fish with Nino.
No, you won't get a fish with Nino.
Maybe I'll get a fish with Will.
Me and Nino tried to get a fish a while back. It was the same problem.
Oh, really?
The fish sits on his desk.
Yeah. Oh, Nino wanted it on his desk? Oh, shit.
But the fish sits on my desk.
Yeah.
I'll frickin' take... If the fish ever sat on your desk, I would take it out of the bowl and put it on my desk.
Okay. That's ridiculous.
No, that's what I'm telling you right now.
Man.
I'll put
there
it
needs to be some, in a fish ownership, a fish relationship, there needs to be compromise. You know that damn well.
Yeah.
And you just, but you're not willing to do it. You're not willing to freaking.
I don't think you're ready for a fish.
You're not ready.
You're not ready. Enough.
I've been ready.
You're
man.
not ready.
I've been ready.
Dude.
Since the day we moved in, I said I was ready.
You're not ready.
Right,
you're not ready for this.
I shouldn't have read this.
If you want to just admit right now that you're not ready, I think it could fix a lot of stuff.
I've been ready, man.
You're not ready.
I want this.
Stop making excuses. Stop just.
I want the fish. I want it all. I want it all, man. Did dinosaurs fly kites to outer space? From Trent.
I just don't even. Trent.
I don't have anything to give to you there. I don't know.
I don't. Trent. No. Okay?
No, it's not possible, Trent.
I don't think so. I just don't think so.
I don't think so, Trent.
I don't know what you want me to say, Trent.
I don't know, Trent.
And no, but that's just it's such a Trent question. That's the thing.
It's classic.
That is so Trent.
That's very, very, very Trent.
What did he say? Did dinosaurs fly?
You want me to read it back again?
Yeah. And I'm
it really is. It really is.
But imagine it in Trent's voice.
Yeah. Did dinosaurs fly kites to outer space?
That's Trent.
So Trent. Classic Trent.
No,
classic T.
No, Trent. No, they didn't.
Are you guys related? From Ryan Harvey. Yes, cousins. No, just kidding. We're brothers. Some people think we're twins.
Some people think we're the same person. Some think we're twins. Some don't know we're related.
Yeah.
It's pretty wide spectrum.
Yep. Put these fruits into a starting five, Zach. So I want two guards, small forward, power forward, center.
I can do that for you.
We're gonna have the pineapple, the blueberry, the strawberry, the cantaloupe, and the banana.
You said what? Sorry.
Pineapple, blueberry, strawberry, cantaloupe, banana.
Those are some ass.
No, they aren't. Strawberry and banana.
You're saying strawberry. No, so banana's gonna be our center.
Yeah. Lanky
obviously,
guy.
really lanky.
7'3".
I think he started with weird fruits. He started with cantaloupe.
Pineapple, blueberry, strawberry, cantaloupe, banana.
Okay, so cantaloupe's going to be our 3 for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Blueberry's going to be our point guard. This is really easy, actually.
Blueberry is very, very similar to Chris Paul.
Strawberries are 2. He's going to shoot the piss out of the ball.
Pineapple's the 4.
And then pineapple's the 4.
Yeah, that is what
I think that's probably what he had in mind when he set those fruits up.
Who do you think? So your star is going to be strawberry, probably.
Well, my star's strawberry, but then also banana's more of a pass first, score
banana
first.
Plays like Brooke Lopez, I think.
I think banana's more. I don't want to say yolk because that's
kind of like Kristaps Porzingis a little bit.
Yeah. He's more swaggy of a center than just a regular. And he has he
has an all right handle.
Yeah.
MLB World Series predictions. I can't even start to do. Let's see if you can, because you've been known to be able to act like you know any sport. Let's see what you can do.
Yeah, I mean, I think that.
Yeah, I don't know if
it's doable. Think that. Listen, I mean, the Dodgers had a good offseason, and we all know that.
Yeah, that's an easy.
The Dodgers had a really good offseason, as they always do.
But the AL is still really strong.
But Danny, they're not afraid to spend, and at the end of the day, that's what really matters.
The
Dodgers.
The
Dodgers, they're not afraid to spend. And they mean business. They just if it's not a ring, it doesn't matter to them.
Right.
So I have the Dodgers making it out of the NL this year, and over there in the American League.
Yeah.
Danny. The AL, as the kids say.
Yeah.
They play some good ball out there. They've been. There's been a lot of good off seasons over in the AL.
Yeah.
They've been. The Yankees aren't afraid to spend money.
Right.
And that's kind of what. That's what ball kind of comes down to these days. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
They're
No,
not.
it's
If
really
it
sad.
if it's not a ring, it doesn't matter to the Yankees.
It's
And,
recycling. Like he's got like 3 quotables.
and I think for that reason, I see.
And then you
I
said,
see
why
the
was it? They're
Yankees-
afraid. They're not.
They're not afraid to spend money.
Yeah.
They had a really good offseason. So I have Yankees, Dodgers.
And then what is it you liked about the Dodgers?
They're not. Well, they're not. They're not stingy with the checkbook.
Yeah.
They're not stingy. They cut checks. They cut checks,
Right.
and they had a really good offseason. So I think that those two were going to match up really
it's
well.
it's like a ring.
Yeah. And the thing with like both of those franchises, if it's not a ring, miss me with that. Like it's ring or bust every single year.
Yeah. And they both have really good off seasons.
They had the thing is that the Dodgers, they took the checkbook out of their pocket and they cut some checks. And
They ain't scared to spend.
no, they're not.
No.
They are not stingy. So I think I got Yankees Dodgers. Hope that
This guy
helps.
knows what he's talking
I
about.
hope that helps. Yeah, I know ball.
What y'all drive?
Teslas.
They're cool.
People don't like Teslas.
I'm like I'm an advocate for the
Did I talk about this on the last pod?
No, we could talk about it. I love Tesla. Like I don't think I'd ever want like a Lambo or something. Like I actually like Teslas for the features they got going. I don't really care what it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to drive a Lambo.
Like a Lambo would be sick, but I wouldn't drop. It doesn't feel like it's as worth the bread. Like the Tesla feels like it.
Absolutely
it's
agree
really
with that
worth it.
statement. I don't care about cars enough to be like I'm gonna drop
Same.
$250,000 on it. Like
it's like who are you? You don't care about it really, so you literally would be doing it to look.
But
cool.
if you cared about it, then you should buy the Lambo.
Definitely.
But I think that people hate Teslas because
they think it's like stuck up people.
I don't know. It's been happening probably once every other day.
Yeah.
I pull up to a red light and
Someone's
somebody's
really mad at you.
Like 10 out of 10 pissed off at me.
Like for like a driving mistake you made.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I
or
mean,
just maybe it's just owning a Tesla.
I think sometimes I just because when I'm in my car, I really bump music and I really get lost in there.
So
I think I'm loose with my handle.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like I was loose with my handle in my Honda too.
Yeah.
And I never would get
people just
screamed at.
Yeah. People aren't as mad at you. Yeah.
People get so mad. I think it might have something to do with the car because that's the only independent variable.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
I've gotten a couple people that get mad at me.
But
I just don't get
abnormally
why-
pissed off.
Yeah, I don't
though.
get why people get that mad, man.
It's I've never been as mad as they are at me at anything in my life.
I know. And dude, also I've started to pay attention. It's like when we were driving that one day, you're like, oh, they're about to go at it. It's like somebody who's pulling out and they kind of didn't see the other person. It's
Dude, yeah, they get so
they're not trying to mess up. They feel
it was a mistake, dude.
Yeah.
Relax.
Relax. Why is Apple so egotistical that he won't tell other fruits about his tricks to keep the doctor away? He could really help people with that information. I agree, Simon. It's I mean, you're preaching to the choir.
You're preaching to the chorus, brother.
We've talked to Apple about it. He won't tell us shit. So I don't know what I think it is an ego thing. It's like
and it's an insecurity thing. I think.
Yeah, it's like if you're confident in what you do, you can give people the formula.
It's an and space, not an or space.
100%, especially in fruit culture.
We could all keep the doctor away.
Yeah.
Like, what if orange kept the doctor away?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it hurt Apple's. It would hurt Apple's little ego.
But it would be really big for fruit.
It'd be
huge for fruit.
Is it at the world of Apple or the world of fruit?
Exactly. And
Yeah.
he's not ready to have that conversation. So if you want to sit down with Apple, we've tried.
Yeah,
we've tried.
And we have his number, so we can.
Yeah, we can reach out whenever.
We can send you his way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is hot dog a sandwich? I mean, that's a classic question from Will. I think north to south for bread to be a sandwich.
What the hell is this question from Great? What's that?
Is a hot dog a sandwich? I think no. I think bread has to go north south. That's always been where I stand on that.
Who asked that question? Who asked that freaking question?
Will Donnelly.
Will Donnelly. A hot dog's a hot dog. Okay. Stop.
Don't come at Will
No,
Donnelly.
I'm not coming at Will Donnelly. I'm just having a grown up conversation with Will Donnelly.
Will Donnelly. I think.
What is it? What next is a taco? What sandwich? Is that what we're gonna do next?
Taco's a taco. But
Taco's a taco.
No. But I don't know. Is a burger a sandwich?
No, it's a burger.
Is what's a PBJ? A sandwich?
A sandwich. Well, Danny, let me tell you this. If you put burger meat between normal sandwich bread, now it's a sandwich. Now it's a freaking sandwich.
I think a burger.
You're not going to enjoy it as much, but it's a sandwich.
I think a burger is under the sandwich umbrella.
Oh, that's freaking ridiculous, Dan.
And I think if you have to put the hot dog on our umbrella, it's under
because
and you're going to
because-
scream at this. You're going to freak out at this. I think if you have to put the hot dog in an umbrella, it's in the taco umbrella.
Oh no, actually I agree with that.
Okay, you do.
I fully agree
It's
with
under the taco umbrella.
that. If it had to be something, it would be a taco.
So these are the families. You have taco, you have sandwich,
yeah,
and
you got
have
burger.
and you have wrap.
No.
Taco, sandwich, wrap.
So-
wrap I kind of just made up. I don't
Yeah.
know. That was off the class, but that actually might not be a good.
I just think that the hot dog is the hot dog and we can move on, right?
No, but I
Like,
don't.
let's just all agree that it can be its own
But
thing.
he plays in the taco family.
But how
Burger plays in the sandwich family.
how annoying is it for hot dog that he has to identify with?
Yeah,
with
why do I
some-
have to identify as taco?
I'm just the best hot dog I could be,
Yeah,
right? What's the problem with that?
I know. I
He's
get that.
trying his best. He's leaving.
But
it
they're
all
not
out on
talking
the
about
field.
him. They're talking about his bread cover. They're
Yeah.
not talking about him.
Yeah, fuck you for talking about bun like that, Will.
Yeah.
Damn. Sorry. So this is such a weird question. It says, say, in parentheses, hello there. Then
So-
right after that, say, in parentheses, cheese fries.
So he wants us to say that.
Hello there, cheese fries.
Who is that from?
That's
You said it. He got it. He converted with that one.
yeah, I did it. That's from Grayson.
There you go, Grayson.
Yeah, I don't know.
There you go.
That'll do it for the episode. So,
all right. Yeah.
thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
Hope everybody got what they needed. Grayson, I hope
that was
worked
what
out
you
for
were looking for.
Um,
Episode 13.
Love you guys.